Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His side able to rattle off a pair of wins after dropping that season opener. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward. Cairo Santos to get this one started. And here we go from Las Vegas. Dylan Laube on the return. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. Pharrell had the Raiders for their first possession. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Giving this to Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Come on. Set.
Play action on first down. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
It's a gain of 16
They'll come up first
yards.
and 10.
That's another Las Vegas
Here we
first
go.
down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Go. Hawk 70.
Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey. Go.
Again, here's Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, then you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Williams off the play fake. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Complete to number 87, Luther Burden. A gain of 26 yards. And a Bears first down.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying grounded with Swift. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Williams. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Cordero Patterson now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Give up the guts. It's Jency. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18.
From the 43. He's got a man left. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
70 Lions.
And off to Genty. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Go.
This is Genty on 2nd. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Another Raiders first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin. Right? So remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Let go.
Counter give to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 22-yard line.
Okay,
The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now we're on it with Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down.
This is one of those
behind the line
plays
of
that I wish we had the huddle
It's a
mic'd up,
loss of
Kate,
2.
because I can assure you
Brings
that
up 2nd
offensive
and
line in their
12
own way
at the
is telling that running
23-yard
back,
line.
sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
70 Timberwolf.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He has it at the 5! And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Two. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's Genty. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Come on, set.
Genty again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Deputy! Viking 18!
Third down from the gun. The back's got it. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 14, Bears 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 1st down, Williams to throw. Let's take it in by Roma Dunze. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking from the gun, Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
He has it at the 22. And I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Gets this one to Myers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ready, set.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Carlson's kick is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Williams on first down. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first.
At the 34-yard line.
from the 34. He's going to tuck it and run. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Williams from the gun. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
The QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Here's Swift to start the drive. Oh, the football's loose. And the Raiders get to it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, then they're going to give you a shot at it. Go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Give here to Genty. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Another give here to Genty. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! Ready, right?
Back to Genty. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready, go!
Now it's Genty. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Brings up second.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ready, ready.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. Third and goal.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
24. Bears 6.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Let him go.
Off the play fake, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Arden Key there for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league. He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Buys time, rolling right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
24, Bears 13. Cairo Santos.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Patterson now to return it. Juke the defender. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Patterson on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get it.
On the ground, Agenti. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now they can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
Gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bears.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st down, here's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was brought down by DeCamerion Richardson. A gain of
Need a better
2.
result than that
Brings
last
up
run. It's 2nd and 8.
14-yard line.
To throw is Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mananga has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Down behind the line of
These
scrimmage.
stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The Bears will line up for the
Williams trying to throw for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Genti. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
70. go.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down.
Nice.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. 70.
Giving this to Genty. And he has this down to the 34. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready.
Genty from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Tag. Bronco 80. Ready.
Straight ahead with Genty. And the defense all over this one. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Viking 18.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
18 on the play.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down. Toss play, Swift. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
and he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Give up the guns, it's Jeanty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
He's back to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Faircamp's calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Here comes the Bears back out on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped after a gain of 3, so that's going to bring up 4th down and our 2-minute warning. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll run it with Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely, you're going to get man-to-man coverage, and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Williams pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Bronk, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is resting and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on 2nd. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears about set for their next possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Setting up the running back screen. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. They'll look to throw it. Odunze's got it right side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 14, but it's now 3rd
to throw. Avoids the sack. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.